Your hair can provide great insight into your overall health and well-being. It's important to recognize the many different ways in which the hair on your head can reflect what's happening inside your body. Let's take a closer look at what your hair might actually be telling you. Thyroid trouble. The butterfly-shaped endocrine gland that's found in the front of your neck is your thyroid, and its role is to release hormones that regulate your metabolism, not to mention several other bodily functions. When your thyroid isn't working properly, this hormone imbalance can lead to numerous health issues, including hair loss. In fact, hair loss can result from both hyperthyroidism, which is caused by an overactive thyroid producing too many hormones, or hypothyroidism, which is caused by an underactive thyroid not producing enough hormones. So if you're experiencing significant hair loss, especially in addition to other symptoms, your thyroid might be the culprit. Other causes of hair loss. A misbehaving thyroid isn't the only reason you might be seeing an unusually large amount of hair in your drain after your shower. Other causes include fungal infections like ringworm or bacterial infections that can cause folliculitis, which is the inflammation of your hair follicles. That's not all. If you recently had a baby, you may experience a condition known as telogen effluvium, which is a sizable loss of hair. In fact, this typically happens during the first 5 months after pregnancy and affects nearly 50% of women. And even things as simple as iron deficiencies, too much vitamin A, skin conditions like psoriasis, or simply being under a great deal of stress can lead to greater than usual hair loss. Meanwhile, older women may experience hair loss because of menopause and the lower amounts of estrogen and progesterone in your body. In short, there are reasons large and small if you start noticing a lot of hair loss, so be sure to chat with a doctor to find out why. What if you have lackluster hair? Having brittle and dull hair are common complaints for many women, no matter their hair types. And while you may do everything in your power to fix your follicles, perhaps you've noticed that your attempts have literally fallen flat. But while overworking, overprocessing, and overstyling your hair end up hurting it overall, there are other health-related factors that you may be overlooking when it comes to your seemingly misbehaving mane. What medical reasons may be to blame when your brittle, boring hair is causing your heartbreak? Pack some protein. While you may not realize it, there's a powerful connection between your daily diet and your lovely locks. And when your daily regimen is lacking protein, not only will your muscles, immune system, and overall health suffer, but one of the many side effects is weak, brittle, and breakable hair. Each strand of hair consists of mostly protein, which is why your intake of the nutrient is so vital for hair growth. If you're not ingesting enough protein, your body will do its best to conserve the little amount of protein you have for usage elsewhere, so your hair won't grow properly. Other diet don'ts. While we're looking more closely at your diet, it's worth noting that what you put into your system affects your whole body. Fast food, unsurprisingly, can negatively impact your health. Research has shown that those who eat fast food have a lower intake of healthier items, such as vegetables, fruits, as well as essential vitamins and minerals. And that means you're missing out on key nutrients that are crucial for hair growth. So if you're really looking to see a positive change in the quality and quantity of your hair, it's important to value healthy produce over expensive hair products. What's more, if you start a crash diet and deprive yourself of proper nutrition, your weight loss may be soon followed by hair loss. The American Academy of Dermatology says that hair loss can occur approximately 3 to 6 months after losing more than 15 pounds. They also say that sufferers of certain eating disorders like anorexia and bulimia can experience hair loss as well. In a word, a healthy diet is an essential part of having the vibrant hair you so desire. Going gray? It's genetic. Researchers have managed to pinpoint the exact gene that's responsible for your graying hair color. In fact, the gene that controls and produces melanin, the pigment that determines your eye, skin, and hair color, starts producing less and less of it as you age. But just when this decrease in melanin happens is predetermined by your specific genes. That's why some women go gray in their 20s and others into their late 40s or even 50s. Too much worrying. The negative effects of excessive worrying are pretty well documented, but if stomach aches, panic attacks, and depression aren't enough to worry about, stress can also turn your hair prematurely gray. In fact, it's been shown that continually feeling stressed and anxious can accelerate the graying process due to the inflammation that this stress causes throughout your body. However, there are steps you can take to manage your anxiety in ways that help your hair and your health. There's deep breathing, exercise, practicing mindfulness, and meditation. In fact, your mantra can be "No gray today." Thanks for watching. Click the list icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.